So we're back in the Bob cave with a fantastic old piece of technology. What's that say up there, Bob? Super icy, I wonder what that. So this was WEM, was it?
Yeah,
Watkins?
Watkins something instruments, yes. WEM Copycat, the famous one. Wow, this is
It's in amazing condition, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is how we generated delays before digital technology.
Yep.
What have we got here? Is that gain for the
four
foot?
inputs, yeah, a gain and 4 inputs.
So you could plug 4. So that's just you plug a guitar in there, a vocal microphone
outputs,
in
yes,
there, or whatever the hell you wanted.
And you have different, depending which head you're picking
Right,
up.
all right, let's get this one. Right. So what does that actually says echo?
Aye, so you've got, from 1 to put it on, then 1, 2, 3, 4 for picking it off.
So these are tape heads?
These are tape heads.
So what ones put the noise on?
But the first one here.
Right, so you plug your guitar in here, turn the volume up on it, you hit a note on the guitar, that actually embosses onto the tape?
Yep.
Okay, right.
Then you pick it up there, a fraction of a second later, a wee bit later there, a bit later there, a bit later there, and then this one's in the raise head, and it wipes the tape clean. So there's nothing on it now.
So you could go bump, 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 type of thing.
And it's, yeah.
And you physically speed the tape up and slow the tape down to...
No, it's a fixed...
You can't adjust the delay time on it?
No, the delays are fixed. But I'm sure the motor doesn't, it doesn't. No, the motor doesn't.
I wonder what swell does in sustain.
It's to do with mixing what was the...
the original input source.
And you mix it with it, yeah.
Right. Plus I remember, was it Roland? They did a tape echo or a space echo, and that's the one that everybody.
Oh, these were very much there. So one in particular, that kind of condition. I don't know if somebody's put this in this box because that looks very good.
Right, watch your fingers a second, Bob, and I'll show my Ford YouTube. Look at that. Beautiful wooden joints and all the rest of that box. Yeah, I love it. I love this stuff. I remember when. Back in the day when I was playing instruments, they used to put a piece of cardboard in front of the erase head.
Right. Oh, and then you get a...
Then it just kept on building up and looping and doing all that stuff. So I think this is fascinating.
Very, very rare to see one
that's not
still
that good condition.
That condition. Yeah. At all. Very rare to see one. I've seen the 2, maybe a 3-head one, but I don't think I've seen a 4-head one before.
So this is the super duper XLR
Copycat, but it must be a super special kind of one with 4 heads.
Yeah. Right, fantastic. So I'm just going to knock it in the head at that because we kind of know how it works. So what is that the one that actually drives the tape?
Yes, that's driving the tape. That's pulling the tape round.
It's amazing there's not even like a rubber...
I know, pinch roller on it too. It's just, this is sprung loaded, you see.
Oh, so that's constantly putting...
If I turn it off and it goes to a stop, this is, see, it's spring loaded.
So if you want to replace the tape, you push that in the way...
and just to see the splice on the tape there.
All right.
Yeah. That's the splice. A white bit. Tape's been joined to that bit. You just get a piece of ordinary tape.
I remember it from recording studios in days gone by. They used to get the 2-track machine, run the tapes back and forward with their hands across it was a metal plate that you then cut the tape on, and you use this splice.
Looking at this is a half track. You see it's got a head which has got just got half the track on it. See, it's half the head and the other.
Bob, can you stick your finger above it? I don't know, it's my YouTube channel. Crap. Okay.
Right. Half track.
What's the significance of that?
Well, it's using half the tape.
Half the tape width?
Yes, aye.
So is that the same on the...
All will be the same.
Yeah. So it's only as you're recording.
And you see the wear on the head, see the notch there?
Yeah, again,
on the bottom of it.
Right. Oh, God.
That wear. Shit. Tears difficult.
Sorry about that, Bob. Right, so there's your finger. Oh, the reason it's so shiny is because they...
No, that's it. That step there, that step really shouldn't be
You're
there.
kidding?
No, that's just over the years that's worn away.
So that little bit of tape's ran round there millions
Yeah,
of times
yeah.
for that damage to be done.
They done. Well, the tape, although because it's iron oxide particles, it's like very, very fine sandpaper, so it's running away and running away on it, and it'll eventually wear the heads down.
It's remarkable.
Yeah.
Remarkable.
Well,
So how long would a piece of tape last in one of these machines?
It depends how often you're using it, of course.
Because I can remember when we used tape to record that fresh tape was all. A lot of time you'd record over old tape just because it was so
Yes,
expensive,
aye,
but
yeah.
fresh tape had better resolution
Oh,
than.
yes, yes. This head is slightly different. This is
That's a race head.
the race head. This is, you see this black stuff it's made of. So it's a kind of much harder thing.
Right.
It's kind of ferrite core, the head there. And it's harder, it doesn't lay down at all. You never
So
get
it's magnetism, isn't it?
yes, oh, it's electromagnetism. Yep.
Oh God, I'm loving this, honestly. Nobody watches my YouTube channel, but I think this is
So in
fascinating
fact,
stuff.
what you do is, well, in fact, you see this one's got insulated wires to feed it with a signal, and then these ones will take it off. There's power coming off here. But what you've got as well is to put a bias on it, because the heads can't record the signal if you just put them straight onto them. Do you have a thing called an
So
oscillator?
a bias, that's...
Well, in this case, it's a bias oscillator to stop the electromagnetic hysteresis. That's when you magnetise something by putting a current through it, and then you bring that current back to zero, there'll still be magnetism in it. You have to go...
When you accidentally drop a screwdriver on a magnet, magnetise it.
So if you increase the current, the magnetism increases. You bring it back to zero, there's still some
There's still a bit
residual,
there, yeah.
so you have to put it the opposite way. So you have to change the polarity around and make the magnetism go the other way to clear it out, to make it go backwards again. If you imagine an S shape, a big lazy S,
Right.
and near the bottom of it's where it passes through zero going up. and
Well,
comes
this is
back
a
down.
sine wave, yeah.
Yeah, like a sine wave, but a big slopey sine wave, and that does it. So the bias oscillator mixed with the signal, and it makes the whole recording part go on the slopey bit that goes up, because it starts off curly at the bottom, goes to a straight bit, and then curves at the top.
Curves at the top, right.
And you want to get the straight line part, which has got the best resolution, best lowest distortion
Point.
and best frequency.
So there
response.
was a more than an optimum point of
Yes,
when
yes,
you're
fine.
biasing it. Bob, show me your Christmas jumper. And let's say bye-bye YouTube. And then wish everybody a happy Christmas as well.
Happy Christmas to
Happy
everybody.
Christmas,
Happy
everybody.
Christmas
Bye,
to all the
YouTube.
followers on YouTube.
Well,